Hi guys, it's another beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dextersworld channel. Today I'm so happy because more or less we have completed the fabrication of our cages for our rabbits. And I'm so glad that they are now very tranquil, being individually placed in their cages. And I am so glad that we already have segregated all the males. The bucks are in this portion. Actually, I have 20 bucks and I have more than 50 of these does. Well, I'm still on the process of making cages. That's why I ordered Ryan to really fast track in making all these cages, because we have to make it sure that before this month ends, we're gonna be able to put all the does in their proper places. And mind you guys, just this morning, I was really busy in making tag names for our does. Actually, all the rabbits that are placed in the right wing are all female rabbits and they are now due for breeding. And I'm so glad that we are finally able to make a name tag for each doe. Like for example, this one. This one is named Queen. Queen is actually 6 months old, mixed breed of this Lion Head and New Zealand. She's a mixed breed. And number 2 is Lorna. Lorna is also a 5 months old doe, and anytime we can just breed Lorna. We're just waiting for the right period for Lorna to be bred with the bucks. And the second one is Claire. We have here Hope. And maybe you will ask, Dexter, what's the purpose why you individually place this card in each of these cages? Well, this is very important, especially if you are breeding your rabbits, because it is in this ledger card that you can monitor the activity or the history of your doe. Like for example here, just like here. This name tag is the name tag of Lucy. Well, the name of this doe is Lucy. And per record, Lucy delivered babies on July 1, 2020. The remarks of this card indicates that Lucy were able to deliver 7 kits. This is very important for us to be able to know when we're gonna win these kits from the mother, because we are winning the kits after 40 days. So these kits are small because they are actually plenty, and Lucy has issues on the milk. That's why I have instructed my staff to let these kits drink in another doe which has lesser kits, because we have a doe that has delivered only 2 kits. That's why I made that doe as the surrogate mother for these kits also, to ensure that they're gonna be able to drink their milk sufficiently. And I'm so glad because today we have 2 new staffs for this rabbitry. And I am very proud that these staffs are young and energetic, and they are able really to, do my instructions. Because in rabbitry, we have to be very patient about the giving of food and the giving of water. We have to check every now and then so that these rabbits will not run short of water, which is really very important. And I would like to introduce to you guys these 2 staffs that we have here. We have Jonas and we have Toto. In doing all these tasks, we have to also employ people to help us. And I decided to get 2 other workers to assist me in this venture, in this rabbitry. Because this rabbit farming, though lucrative and easy to manage, but it entails a lot of work. So I am going to introduce to you guys our new staffs here at the farm. We have here Toto and Jonas, and I allow them to speak before you guys so that you will know them better. By the way, I decided to choose them to become part of this farm because they are really in need of work just to be able to eat. Actually, Toto is a product of a broken family. He was abandoned by his parents at a very tender age of 5 to 6 years old. And Jonas also is in need of work in order to also pursue his studies. And I would like them to speak before you guys. Can you greet our viewers?
Hello, hi guys. My name is Toto. I am a new worker in this farm.
And about you?
My name is Jonas.
Yes. So Jonas and Toto, they are in charge in feeding and of course the cleanliness of the surroundings. So guys, can you just continue on giving food, the grasses to our rabbits? And maybe you will ask Dexter, what is your feeding system of these rabbits? Well, I only give them twice in a day. Meaning that early in the morning, I will give them pellet. And then on the noon time, like this time, I will give them grass. In the afternoon, I will give them small amount of pellets. Because this is very important also to regulate the diet of our does, because if they will become very fat, then there will be issues of pregnancy, because fat does is really very difficult to become pregnant. And my dream for this rabbitry has realized little by little, because in the previous videos that we have, I said that I am envisioning to have cages from the left and the right, and we are going to elevate these cages, and we are going also to make a cage on the ground level for these rabbits to deliver babies when they become pregnant. And this is slowly happening now, and I'm so glad because God gave us the opportunity to also help other people and realize our dreams. Another thing that I would like to venture is the production of this vermicast. Well, it's been known worldwide that this vermicast is really a very effective organic fertilizers for whatever kind of plants. It may be vegetables, it may be fruit trees, or maybe some crops that you are planting. You can use the vermicast as our organic fertilizer, and it's very safe to use. That's why I said that since we already have this rabbitry and this rabbit manure are really also best for the food, for the vermicast, I might as well dream to have this kind of venture, this kind of business, because this vermicast is priced at around 300 per 25 kilos or one sack. I am very positive that we can also do these things because we are into it. We are into farming, and I would like to make an integrated farming as what I have promised you before. And my dream has been realized because somebody from the Department of Agriculture called me up and offered some starters for this vermiworm. And actually, the worms are here. You see this one? It's been 2 weeks now that they are actually thriving, and I can see that there are already wigglers, small worms that I have seen during the night. Because they are known to be midnight crawlers, they appear during the night and they will just settle at the bottom during the day. Well, I don't like to disturb them, but I am going to tour you to the biggest farm of this vermiworm here in our city. So guys, these are the worms, the adult worms, the vermiworms that will produce the vermicast. And this vermicast, as what I have already said, is really very good if you are planting vegetables, if you have ornamental plants. This is the best organic fertilizer that you can avail in order to grow and in order to have massive production of your vegetables. So next month, they're gonna harvest the vermicast produced out of, feeding them with this kitchen scraps, vegetable scraps, and even this banana trunk or banana trees and the sawdust. Mix all together, they're putting this and the worm will eat that, and of course, the manure of the worm will be a good fertilizer. So they have here 12 concrete boxes that are exclusively used for the production of this vermicast. Each of these bags has a width of 4 feet and has a length of 10 feet. So this is shallow, of course, and I was told that underneath the ground is not concrete cement, but it is just a ground. They are tampering it so that the worms will not escape, and also they are making it sure that they will have plenty of food that they're gonna eat in order for this midnight crawlers, this earthworm, not to escape. So guys, down here are the kind of food that they are feeding. If you look at here, they have these mangoes and of course the trunks of this banana tree. And they put all their garbage here and allow this to ferment for how many days. And then after 1 week or so, they are now going to feed this to the worms. So this is really very economical. You don't have to get this very costly food for these worms. They are just very available. It's a rainy day and we are actually suffering because of this mud. And you know, during rainy season, this mud is really very sticky and it precluded us from, you know, ordering some materials. But nevertheless, we were able to construct the third coop for our chicks. And we are preparing this because, as what I have said, for this year we are envisioning to reach around 1,000 heads of this Rhode Island red. And we already have accumulated more than 300. By the end of this August, the month of August, we are envisioning to at least accumulate more than 700 chicks of this Rhode Islands. And you will see that this third coop is really now about to be materialized. Come on. So guys, this is the third coop that we have actually constructed. This is around 30 square meters and the fourth coop will be located just right there. And just the same, we are making this concrete at the basement level and the wallings are still galvanized sheet. At the upper portion of the walling will be the nets, the green nets that will ensure the safety of our pets, of our chicken. So we will go now to the barn and let's examine very closely now the conditions of our chicks. So guys, this is the actual conditions of our chicks now, and I'm so glad that they are well. Some of them are so active, and you will see that they don't have uniform sizes because they were hatched in different dates. I am really very happy about this because some of the first batch are already very big, and few months from now we're gonna be seeing thousands, actually thousands of these breeders of these Rhode Islands. And I am so glad also that many of those who viewed our channel have expressed their eagerness to avail of our chicks, and also they will engage in this kind of farming, this free-range chicken farming. I am talking based on my experience that this business is really very lucrative. If we can produce eggs and sell them in the market, and these eggs of the Rhode Island chicken, which are raised freely, they can roam around, get their food, and develop their muscles, will produce eggs that have less in cholesterol. So they're eating now, and some of the chicks are still there at home. And there are actually 200 of them right at home. After the completion of this third coop, that's the time that we're gonna get them and bring them here in this farm. This is a dream that is slowly beginning to happen. And if I can realize this one, that would also entail success to those of you who are following us and eager to know about the, the mechanics and the process of our success. So I hope we will become successful. This ambitious dream of mine is actually founded on the fact that you are there. You are behind my back, to support me in this venture. And this barn is really actually working. But we have made some adjustments because I have made this artificial hen to provide heat during the night. Well, what is inside of this box, I will let you see what's inside of this. For purposes of, heating, I have provided a heating element. This is a ceramic heater that we use during the night, and we are powered by solar panel. Without this one, I think this, barn would fail because this will become very cold during the night, especially if it is raining. But because of this heater, we were able to address the problem, and it works good. As what I have said, this is a process, and when we talk about process, of course, there are pros and cons. There are victories and there are failures. And that's what we are sharing with you now, the victories and the failures. And guys, maybe you would like to have an update about Simba. Well, Simba is here and it's been hanging on this mango tree. We disturbed him just for the purpose of this video. We're actually expecting that Simba will join the group of the bats during the night. But Simba would prefer to stay here during the day because there is always a food for him. You look at that. He is very hungry now. Maybe he flew just last night and came back here at 4 o'clock dawn. So he cannot leave the place because we always provide him with this food. So come on, let's collect the eggs now, guys, that are also ready for incubation. Come on, let's go to the breeding coop of our chicken. Excuse me, I'm going to collect your eggs, okay? I'm not giving you food yet. I am going to collect your eggs, and after that, I will give you food. So guys, we're here. I miss filming the actual collection of the eggs. So we will see if we can gather some right here. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 eggs. Actually 7 eggs. 11. No egg, no egg. There's 1 here. 12. Okay. 12. Someone is still laying eggs. Hello, excuse me. Let me see if you have eggs. Oh, I have here 3 eggs. See that? Okay. Very dirty egg. Very dirty. Why is this so dirty? I have here 2. So all in all, I have collected only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 eggs. So we will proceed to the individual breeding coop. It's very dangerous to stay here, to stay long here. Okay.
Are you hearing my words? I'm saying to you, 'cause I'm looking in your eyes. You're looking past mine, but I'm just trying.
Actually, it's our feeding time and it's safe to get inside and get some eggs. So we have 5 hens that are here and we are expected to also get some 5 eggs. Come on. Okay. We'll see if you have eggs right here. Look at this, guys. I have here 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's proceed. Perfect. So we also got 5. Thank you. Perfect. 5/5. By the way, guys, I use this third pen as our temporary place for our turkey because it's raining now and they are drinking in this very dirty water in the canals. That's why I decided to just keep them here, and we will wait for a good weather before we're gonna release them outside. So we're using this temporarily, and I hope that we can build a bigger coop exclusively for the turkeys. I have here 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 eggs. 1 hen did not lay egg. So that's the thing that we can share with you so far. I hope you will continue to like and share our videos. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified of our regular uploads. Only here at Dextersworld!